All right, we got a video clip of Timothy Bradley straight going off. He's talking about Turkey Al-Sheikh and the fight card that they put on in New York. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to come back with my commentary, interject in between. You know how we do it. Let's go.
Fighters on there, they don't have the passion, bro. They don't have the desire, bro, at all. Everybody is spoiled nowadays. These fighters are all spoiled. And it's all to y'all man that y'all love. All to y'all owe it to y'all man that y'all love. All those guys out there, all the people that love this man.
That
y'all
man
to
being
them.
Turkey Al-Sheikh?
I ain't say nothing.
Okay.
I ain't say no names, but y'all, but I'm just saying, spoiling these guys, man. These guys are making way too much money, and I get it. Y'all say, oh, wait, money. Bro, to get that, those type of performances, bro, come on, bro. No passion, no drive, no hunger. Fighters are whack.
This is where I'm going to have to interrupt, because as much as I agree and I understand what Timothy Bradley is saying, there's a few things that we need to get on the floor. First of all, these boxers who are now currently retired are sour at the active boxers for getting the opportunity to take advantage of all the money that's over there. Do I need to repeat that? Please don't think that that don't play an element. Please don't think that Timothy Bradley don't want to run over there and get some of that money. Please don't think that these guys want to come out retirement and get some of that money. They see the current active fighters having that available avenue now, and that was never there when they were boxing. We first have to get that out the way, okay? We have to be real for a second. I don't think Turkey Al-Sheikh and what they getting paid is the reason why you're getting some performances that you don't like. That's not it. People forget these fools wasn't fighting before then. It takes Turkey Al-Sheikh to come in and for us to get these fights. Quiet is kept. I hear what Tim is saying, but these boxers were already acting like this before Turkey. Let's not get it twisted. They didn't want to fight. They wanted high paydays. And see, the only difference is back then, we could chalk it all up to the money. Okay, everything. The reason that we couldn't see all the fights that we wanted to see was always because of the money. Turk came in and took that excuse off the table, and we got to see who really wanted to fight and who really didn't. Okay, so let's not get this twisted at all. These fighters were already acting like divas. These dudes were already protecting their O's. These dudes have built resume over 30 deep with absolutely no names. Okay? It's really not Turkey. It's really not this. It's really the fans. You're the one that paid for it. It's really just the fans.
But no boxing event. That wasn't no real boxing event. Who the fuck shows up in a car, bro? Who?
And that's what I want to ask.
Who does that, bro?
The whole event was just bizarre. It seemed like
it was
from the no fans being there, no
all the
recognized
above
media
exactly,
being there,
bro. Because
everybody
it was a flex.
shut out.
It was a flex, bro. That was a flex in New York's face, bro.
That wasn't just a flex on New York. That was a flex on America. Straight up, that was a flex on America. Because America got a big weakness, and because of this weakness, Turkey Al-Sheikh is letting you know that he can do more and pull off more in boxing. Point blank, period. And to tell you the truth, you need him. We have to be honest about the United States of America. You have the best champions that ever existed in the sport of boxing. But America has a big problem. They don't want to support or care about boxing unless it doesn't have a black face at the helm. That's why he's able to flex on you. America is so prejudiced that you guys cannot uphold the sport, because you will let the sport fall flat on its face if you have to give praise and compliments to somebody like a Devin Haney or Terrence Crawford. You hate to. America is too anti-black to truly run boxing. That's the truth. So yeah, they can flex in front of your face. This is why they had to set up a card with 2 races on one end and Devin Haney in the middle. And Devin Haney's the undisputed champion. Former undisputed champion. But it still had to be designed and catered around what? You guys weak and shaky insecurity.
That was a straight up flex, man.
Boxing is entertainment first and boxing last. If you put on boxing matches based off of boxing, you won't make no money because boxing is ruled by the casual. Boxing is viewed from a casual perspective. Boxing is not for the hardcore boxing fan. Boxing is not viewed from the hardcore perspective. It's viewed from the casual. They care about the casual. If you ain't figured it out, they push hardcores to the back. They don't give a shit about us. It's all about getting that upfront stuff. This is why they do the Jake Paul and all that other stuff. It's always been about that. So you can claim boxing, where's the boxing? If you put on just a boxing match, as far as America goes.
Oh, that's what that was. Straight flex.
They're not going to be interested. America has always been attached through boxing, through race. The only time Sylvester Stallone is interested in boxing is when there's a white champion. You ain't noticed that? Have you seen Sylvester Stallone show up to a boxing event since or any after? No. But when Tyson Fury was on the prowl and all that stuff, here goes Stallone. It just goes to show you the mentality. And I bring him up because this is the guy that created Rocky. I mean, he's in the Boxing Hall of Fame for being an actor playing a boxer. That lets you know everything you need to know about this place. So yeah, Turkey Al-Sheet can flex on y'all because you guys will never get your hands on boxing the way it is because you too fucking racist.
That was straight flex. Look what we can do. It wasn't about the fighters. The fighters were pawns. That's all it was about. The fighters were pawns, bro. The real agenda, you don't know the real agenda. But at the end of the day, I'll just say this, man. I never want to see something like that ever again. I never want to see something like that ever again. If you fighters are not passionate about being the best out there, bro, don't get in the ring. Don't get in the ring, please. Don't get in the ring. Save my time, bro. That was so damn disappointing, bro. You wasted my time last night, bro. I was angry watching that. Trash. Anyways.
People are underestimating the Canelo effect. Because he's bitching about the same thing that Canelo has been doing for the longest. It's just entertainment. There's no real challenges there. Did you forget? Canelo's not challenging himself in any type of way. Matter of fact, we looking at Terrence Crawford right now because he don't want to fight a David Benavidez. Okay? Canelo been doing the very thing that Tim Bradley is describing about and then trying to say that it's Turkey. No. These guys are already acting like this, Tim. They were already acting like this, Tim. I feel you. But you're wrong. They were already acting like this. Whether they was getting money or not. That's just a fact.